Man, that big smile, bro, just brought so much light to all of us, bro. We came together as a team and heard your story, and you're like a younger brother to us. But even though you're younger than us, you're way more brave and way more stronger than us.
Kind of when things started opening back up from the pandemic, we kind of threw him into a whole bunch of sports.
Football, #1, basketball and track. So he had year-round. You know, seasons would overlap. He'd go from one sport to the next.
Well, I was working out a lot during the summer, and like I had personal records that I wanted to break with lifting. So I would go to the gym with my dad and my brother, and we would lift like almost every morning.
You know, late July, he started to feel some pain in his lower left calf.
My kids, where they play a lot of sports, that's like a normal thing, you know? And it's like, we kind of go through a list, like, how much did you drink today? Like, how much did you sleep last night? You know, did you stretch? Did you warm up? We kind of go through the normal list of things, and usually they're like, oh, no, okay, go drink some more water, or go, you know, take a little nap.
So it kind of got more and more serious where he was starting to limp a little bit.
And with football season approaching, we kind of thought maybe we should just have him checked out and just make sure, you know, it's not anything that needs to be addressed. So about the 3rd week in July, we had an MRI done, and they called us pretty quickly to come into the office. And it was the day before we were leaving to Greece on a family vacation. And I said, well, can we just come in? We'll be back next week. Can we just, you know, I've got a lot going on. She said, oh, the doctor will wait for you. Why don't you guys head right over?
The doctor came in and confirmed that it was cancerous.
It started in his bone and came out into his muscle and then spread to lymph nodes and other parts of his body, including his lungs. And with it being an aggressive cancer like a Ewing sarcoma and how advanced it was, the outcome was not good. Survivability is low, even with chemo, and then also has a high return rate after that, a high chance of it coming back.
You don't really know how long he's gonna be here. You don't know if he's gonna live to see his next birthday. You don't know if he's gonna have the opportunities to be able to play high school sports or get married in the temple, to have children. You know, those are kind of the thoughts that are rolling in my mind of the future for him.
Definitely at the beginning I was thinking, why is all of this happening to me? And then I started to have a greater understanding of why this is happening. Maybe it's to bring people closer together and to make me and my family's faith stronger and have a stronger family bond. And
my husband, at the beginning of this, there was like a quote that he came across somehow, and he said, you never know how strong you are until you have to be. And it's like crunch time for our family right now. Like it's like if we're not gonna be strong now, then we're never gonna be, you know, and we are determined to get what we need to get out of this experience. We don't want it to be in vain. Like, we don't want to walk away from this when we were supposed to learn something and we were supposed to act on certain feelings and to fall short of that. Like, it's our son's life.
Let's go! Let's go! Afu Thanks for coming, man.
I could tell he loved that. Just having all the players yell his name. Knowing why he's here, I think it means a lot. I know that he's motivated by things like that. He's an athlete, and so seeing all these athletes just rally around him, they don't really know him, but they know a little bit about him. So it was awesome.
we haven't really talked about percentages with my family because we know that it doesn't matter if it's a 99% survival rate or if it's a 1% survival rate. I'm gonna be the 1% and I'm gonna beat it.
I can't wait for you to get through this battle and through this fight so that I can see you back on the football field and on the basketball court.
Like, I'm so proud of him and that he's my son.
We'll stand united for you. Love you.
I hope that this is part of his story that he has to tell, years down the road, and what shaped him to be who he is.